Hello, fellow Wingspanners. This is Falafel Waffle coming to you with a Wingspan tournament game, this time for my phone. And this is game 2.5 in the Major League Wingspan playoffs that is administered by the Wingspan Tournaments Discord server, which I highly recommend. I'm playing against KopDog, who beat me by 1 point in our first game, and in our second game we actually tied. So this is a best of 3. And I'm looking to hopefully stave off elimination by winning here, and then I'll have to win another one in order to be able to move on. Unfortunately, I've had a couple of mistakes that have cost me both of those games, and I really appreciate all the feedback that people have provided on what decisions I could have made better. They've helped a ton, and I hope that anybody watching this can continue to have that mindset and be able to provide me with useful feedback. So that said, it's good to finally get this game going. A kill deer is always really, really nice in the opening hand. Oh, I forgot to kind of analyze what we've got. We've got the Godwit and the Kakapo, which are both great bonus card birds. The first end of round is playing a bird. Second is birds with tucked cards. Third is eggs in cavity nests. And fourth is eggs in the wetlands. So that should be interesting. Let's look at what the feeder looks like. Feeder is good. Okay, so definitely want the kill deer, but the rest of these I'm not too excited about, to be honest. Maybe I just put down the kill deer and start digging. The problem is the kill deer only has 3 egg spaces. And the rufous-banded honey eater just is not a good bird. The splendid fairy wren can be good, and maybe the fairy wren coupled with the honey eater might be okay, but I don't know. I don't like the idea of the fairy wren in the forest. Doesn't really get me much. I mean, the honey eater is okay for like nectar races. I could put it in either the forest or the wetlands. I really don't like it as an option, but I might have to. Okay, wetland scientist and citizen scientist. Citizen scientist is really tough unless you've got a chaffinch or a chiff-chaff. So I think I'm going to go with wetland scientist. All I've got there is the little pied cormorant, but as I mentioned, there is the godwits in the tray, which would hit that. It's hard to speculate on the cormorant because I have no idea how many platform nests I'm going to get. The fairy wren, though, I just need a lot of small birds that the fairy wren can lay eggs on, and the fairy wren could actually help with the third end of round. I need to look for a tucking bird for the second round, the end of round, though. Okay, I think I'm going to definitely go with the fairy wren. The big question mark is the rufous-banded honey eater. Like I say, not the best, but on the bright side, the fairy wren, now that I think about it, the fairy wren has a lot of egg space on it, and so that will allow me to dig with the kill deer more effectively. It doesn't have any birds to lay eggs on yet, but that's okay. And those are my first 2, and I just start digging away once I get them down. Okay, let's go ahead and go with that. The starting food is going to be, I don't know what else, maybe fruit? Sure. What did my opponent, what did KopDog keep? Kept 2 as well. We're going to keep the exact same thing. All right, more power to us. Yeah, KopDog's a great player. I appreciate him working with me through all of our scheduling issues, but we've been able to make it happen. Okay. The decision has been made, and now we're going to go forward and see what happens. I've got to do a better job keeping track of the birds in the tray. Okay, he picked up both of the bonus card birds, so there you go. If that's the case, maybe I snatch up that nectar. I don't know if any of these are worth picking up just yet. None of them are small birds. None of them are wetland scientist birds. None of them apply to the fourth and any of the end of rounds, actually, except for this first one. But that's any bird at all. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get down the fairy wren first. I don't know. That's a weird play. Prairie chicken's always good. It's a bonus card bird. So is the bustard, and it gets me an egg, which is nice. Yeah, I like that. He's definitely not going to draw from the tray again now that he spent a nectar on it. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. So, I'm guessing he's going to get down a wetland bird here. Oh no, he picked up the bustard. Interesting. And then the red knot. So the red knot is something in which I'm interested. I guess in that situation, it probably would have been better to get the killdeer down so that I could draw earlier. But if he draws one card from the deck again, that's going to be really inefficient. I'm just not seeing that being too smart. So, well, how long do I greed it? How long do I greed that red knot? I really want it. So I'm willing to sacrifice picking up some nectar to get down the killdeer and be able to draw it. I think that's fine. Always good to start with a killdeer. All right, what did you do? Kakapo. Okay, he wants that nectar too. So he's not drawing birds yet. I might as well snatch up this nectar while I can before he does. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get food one more time to get down that red knot if that's my goal. But I'd like to see what else I can dig and find. Okay, you gain food. Oh, so now he could potentially discard the nectar that he has to draw 2 cards. So I don't want to greed it any further. Yes, it means that he'll get the reroll. But that's okay. I'll probably at least get a worm with that. Discard one of these eggs. Pick up, well, let's see what we get from the top. Get the red knot. All right. Oh, love that sea eagle. Sea eagle is always welcome in my house. Okay, yes, he did. That's fine. Yes, it is time to pick that up for sure. Again, I'm going to see... Oh, gray warbler. Not bad. This is not a wetland scientist bird. Oh, and then the Kea pops up. This is always the issue that you run into is how long do you keep on, digging and picking up the birds that get revealed. Okay, what did you do? Common grackle. All right, so he has a bird in the wetlands, but he's only getting a net of 1 card if he's going to tuck. So, let me think. Maybe I do the double play into the sea eagle here. Still no tucking bird. Oh, wait. The Vos Swift is a tucking bird. I'm not sure that's worth it. I really don't know. I don't think it is. I've got 3 turns left. Let's look at his board. He's also played 2, just like me, but has no eggs. He will be able to get an egg next time, though. The Kea and the Prairie Chicken are both great bonus card. Well, Prairie Chicken is just an average bonus card bird. None of them apply to my existing bonuses, but I don't think I want to let him get either one. So I think it is worth it to do this. I'll get food one more time, and I'll get... yeah, I'm going to get both of these. Oh, the eagle. That eagle could get a tucked card if he doesn't snap it up. So we got the cockatoo, the robin, and the eagle. I don't think he's going to pick up either of the cockatoo or the robin. I think it's just if he picks up the eagle or not. Nectar races, let's see. He's got 3 in hand. He drew birds and he got an egg. Not unexpected. The eagle is still there. Okay, let me think about this. Which birds would be the best to get down? Would it be best to do the double play? Do the warbler into the sea eagle? Maybe. Man, I really need more birds that'll help me in the grassland, though, and the eagle fits that bill. But if I draw the eagle, I can't get a third bird down for the end of round. That's the hard part. And I don't have any food getting birds. That's also tough. So I could play the warbler into the Vos Swift. That's kind of weak, but Vos Swift does produce stuff, and it will... Oh, it applies to both the second and the third end of rounds. Oh, it's 31! So it will not get an egg laid on it. The Gray Warbler will, though. 31. Come on, man. All right, so 2 turns left. 2 turns left. If I want to do the double play, I need to pick up food right now. Well, if I do the double play into the Sea Eagle. Maybe I just do the double play into the Vos Swift, though. And pick up the Eagle for my grasslands. Yeah. I think I want to do that. It's expensive, it's true, but I think I can live with that. Okay, I'm gonna see what else. The Eurasian Hobby, that could get it tucked, but I don't like it. The Golden Eagle is gonna do it. So yeah, I would have liked to have gotten down the Sea Eagle. That is unfortunate. I can use the Hobby to get more food, though. Okay, what did you do? Baltimore Oriole. Oh, okay. You got 3 down, I will get 3 down, and we will tie, which is not completely unexpected. It's fine. Okay, do this, and then... I don't have enough food to play the KA yet. I will do this, spend 2 nectar in the forest, although now we're... What the... I never confirmed it. Oh, I guess I did. I was expecting to spend an egg, but I don't need to spend an egg because of the warbler. Okay, that's what threw me off. Now... So those are both wetland scientist birds. It's not too bad. And the tree swallow also applies to the third end of round. And, oh, they can both get me tucked cards. I'm picking them both up. That's going to be awesome. Okay. Let's do it. All right, so 6 turns left. Got to think about the turn order here. And which birds I absolutely want to get down. I think I want to get down both of these and then also tuck a bird under the Swift. That is my goal. Flicker has some good cavity nest space, and so does the Tree Creeper. 5, 4, and 5. Wow, both of those could help out a ton for the third end of round. But I've got plenty of star nests for that. What did you do? You drew birds. Didn't pick up anything from the tray. Flicker, Tree Creeper, Gallinule. Gotta remember those. Okay. So, turn order is gotta be... I gotta get food, and I can tuck under the Swift. Tuck this Hobby under... Well, I could also discard. I've got to decide what I'm keeping and what I'm playing. I want to play all this stuff. But I'm going to have to make some tough choices here. Because I want to limit the amount of turns I'm getting food. I have to take at least 1 card under the Swift. So let me see here. Let me see. I have plenty of eggs. I want to get down the Sea Eagle as early as possible. I do. So I think what I do is I do food, Sea Eagle, food again, and then I'll have 3 turns left to get down the Coot, the Tree Swallow. Oh yeah, and the Golden Eagle actually already also tucks. He's already got a tucking bird with a grackle. Okay. I could put the hobby on top of one of those. I don't like that. Okay. So I will get food here. I also want to get the golden eagle down as quickly as possible, though. I do. I'm not going to be able to get the coot down in time, but the coot has some great egg space for that fourth end of round. They both do. Okay, let me think about this. I've got too much stuff to do. That is frequently the problem. I'm definitely going to be getting down the red knot, and I got to remember my wetland scientist goal here. Okay, too much stuff. I'll probably have to sacrifice one of these bonus birds for the greater good, if you will. So I could discard 2 cards just on this turn to tuck under the Swift, as well as to get more food. And I probably should. Am I getting too greedy? I am getting too greedy. I think I've got plenty of cavity nest space, but these 3 can help me with my bonus card. Okay, I think I'm going to have to leave off the eagle for a bit, but I'm going to want to be laying eggs a good amount next round. I will discard this to get... Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, I can use this, I guess, and that leaves the feeder in a very rough spot for him. So, gonna pick up the prey. Are any of these small birds? None of these are small birds for my fairy wren. That's too bad. Can't have everything. Yeah. Dang it. Okay, prairie chicken has got to be the one. I don't want to give up my golden eagle. And that does get me 1 tucked bird, which is great. Unfortunately, the sea eagle won't. But, gotta live with it. Okay, what are you doing? Drawn birds. Still all the same tray birds. Tuck something else under the grackle. Yes, I like this play. Even though it doesn't help with either the end of round or my bonus, any end of round, quite frankly. It's just too good of a bird. And it expands my forest out, so I now get 3 food per draw, which is great. I definitely need a lot of worms for you, and I need a lot of rats for you. So I can grab a worm, a rat. I won't be able to tuck anything under the Swift, but that's okay. Okay, what are we doing? Drawn birds. Okay. I have enough to get down the tree swallow if I want. That's interesting. Okay, my goal, I think, yes, is going to continue to be to get down both of those and then tuck under both. I hope that's worth it. Gonna do this, reroll, there we go, there's a nectar. I am winning the nectar race in, oh, that hurts. Okay, get to cash. I'm not going to tuck because I want to play all of these. The Kea could be my last forest spot, potentially. Unless I want to use it to push out my grasslands. Which, I mean, I want to be laying eggs a lot for my 3rd and 4th end of round goals. So I got to think about that. Yeah, I will skip, I think. As much as that hurts, I think I've got to. I am truly spoiled for choices on this one. Wow, 3 nectar. And he grabbed it all. Of course he did. That stupid sea eagle setting him up. Ah, that's too bad. So he's winning. Well, I'm barely winning by 1 nectar on the forest. I gotta keep that in mind. But I can spend a lot on the Kea as a last play. That's good flexibility to have for one of the nectar races at least. Okay. Is it going to be the eagle or these two? I think it's going to be these two. Yeah, that may be foolish, but it's what I'm doing. It's not too bad of a forest action either. What am I talking about? Forest action? I'm talking wetlands. I get to tuck two cards when I draw, so that's nice. Not as good as getting an egg and 2 cards, but still decent. And that'll give me more cards to tuck under the swifts and get some worms that I need for the red knot. Okay, black-tailed. Oh, there it is. There's the godwit. Thankfully, that's not a tucking bird. Okay. Okay. Yeah, coot is going down. It might be a little bit of overkill, but like I say, I mean, it helps me hit the bottom threshold of Wetland Scientist, so that's nice. Purple Gallinule is also a Wetland Scientist bird, and it's 7 points. I don't know if it's in the cards, though, for me to fill it up completely. I don't know. You getting more food? Huh. Now he's got 4 nectars spent in the wetlands. He's got some high point birds here. Excuse me. Okay, he gave me a fruit, which I'm not going to complain. I mean, that'll help feed the Ki and get me some good bonus cards. But my path is clear. I will choose 2 birds. Whoa. Okay. Oh my word. It's funny how just 1 card draw can change everything. Okay, don't really care about you, so I will tuck you. And pick up the brown pelican. Don't really... I mean, while it is a Wetland Scientist bird, I think I'm going to content myself with just getting the bottom threshold there. Yeah. And, well, I don't know. Maybe I do pick up the Gallinule. Sure. That means I have nothing to tuck under the Rose Swift. But, excuse me, that's okay. I will need 1 more food to get down the Raven. It might be a little bit late for the Raven, but I really want a good grassland engine here. So the Raven and the Eagle will help to contribute toward that. Okay, I win this end of round, which is great because he's got all those bird points. What did you do? Black Woodpecker, all right. Now he's got 5 nectars spent in the forest and 4 in the wetlands. He's winning both, and neither of us have spent anything in the grasslands, although that's going to change this turn. How much egg space does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4. He only has 4 egg space on cavity nests, so that's good. So far it's shaping up that it looks like I will win the end of rounds. I mean, the tree swallow is going to help for both. So I just want to lay a ton of eggs on the tree swallow to start. Okay, you drew birds. Oh, I didn't pay attention. I don't think he drew any birds from the tray. I don't think so. So I got to get me some food. Got to get a worm. Get another nectar. Do I discard to get another nectar? I don't think so. Do I tuck under the Vo Swift to get another worm? It's such a hard choice. No, I don't think so. The thing is, though, if I put the raven down, the problem is I don't have much to well, I could discard a food, but that's kind of counterproductive. Because I would be, if I want to use the killdeer, which I guess I don't have to use the killdeer every time, I'm not gaining any eggs from that. Okay. I really like the gallinule, but I think it needs to be sacrificed. Do I sacrifice it for a worm and get a tuck, or do I get more nectar? I think I will get a tuck with it. There we go. I need the rats. Actually, I'm going to be using the raven from now on, so it doesn't matter too much. Alrighty. 5 turns left. Turn order should be, let's see, we still got the shoveler and the blue jay and the avocet in there. Sorry, I got distracted. Turn order should be raven, eggs, eagle, and then a bunch more eggs. What did you do? Drawn birds. Okay. I'm getting the impression that he's not getting much, although he's got some good high point birds placed, and I've got the sea eagle, and that's it. Although I hope that will change shortly. Okay, so now I have some nectar spent in the grasslands. This is a bit late, yeah, for this type of an engine, but that's okay. I'm not going to completely avoid my forest, depending on the situation. I think right now it probably still is worth it to use the killdeer, but I want to make sure that I have enough stuff to do everything I need. So, yeah, we will see. Okay, what are you doing? Gain food. How much nectar do you have now? Just 1. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. I'm sort of tempted, to to pick up those 3 nectar, but laying eggs is better, and I can discard the fruit that he gave me, which is nice. Put them all there. Discard 1 to get 2 more nectar. And do I discard 1 more to get 2 more cards? In the end, I can discard cards for eggs. So I think that's still worth it. Avocet is okay. Avocet would be good. Oh, but he's getting his eggs from the grackle, so I won't really get much use out of it. Bald eagle. Wow. Okay. Hello. Scientist. Okay. Malleefowl. How much ground nest? I do have 2. Yeah, that's not worth it. Wow. That is nice. Maybe I do gain food after all. But that would have to be a play at the end. I think right now it's clear that I gotta get down my golden eagle. I don't think I'll be able to get down both of these. If I'm playing all this out, I don't know. I do want to get this down quicker than other stuff, just because It would be good to see what bonus card I get and maybe play toward it. Oh, superb lyrebird. Okay, he can copy my sea eagle. Too bad. That gives him one more cavity space too. I don't think he's going to be laying eggs. He'll probably do it once just to qualify, but that's just not an efficient action for him. So I'm definitely going to win. I shouldn't speak, too far ahead, but I'll win the end of round. Sorry, not the end of round. I'll win the nectar race in the grasslands. Probably. Most likely. I think what I do now is I just lay eggs twice. Because here's the thing. Even if I discard an egg for both the killdeer and the raven, I can then convert the food back to eggs. I'd really like to get that that last spot filled. Not the last spot, the fourth spot in the grasslands filled, so that I only have to discard one thing to get my 4 eggs in a turn. But I think it's obvious that here I just get eggs twice. Now you have 3 nectar again. Golly. Oh, that's tough. That is tough for me to compete against. I think I'm just going to have to deal with only winning in the grassland habitat. I'll discard this. I will discard the malleefowl. And now have 4 eggs. Okay. Oh, come on, man. That's like an 80% chance to hit. Okay, I'll discard this, and I will not get nectar because I'm going to lay eggs again. Yeah. And so maybe I just get 2 worms here and just get 2 cards again. Nightingale, not too interested, although it could fill that last spot. Brown-headed cowbird, definitely not interested. So maybe I just discard both of these now and get more food. I need an abundance of food. There's no question about it. Gotta get down these 3. I'm not too hopeful that I'll be able to hit the upper threshold. Oh, the Cisticola. What are you doing? Into the bustard. Okay. Oh, now he has 3 nectar spent there. I guess he will be able to compete, potentially. But we'll see. I will just discard both of these. And lay my eggs. It's fine. Okay, I gotta see. Okay, let's see. All right, that's better. There's a hit for the eagle. Gotta see what he can do. He can lay. He's got 1 egg there already. He can lay 3 more to get up to 4. That's the max. So if he does 4, I've got 4, 5, 6. So I can only discard 1 egg for something. I think I will discard an egg for food. Get the red knot down first turn next round. Well, maybe. How much nectar does he have there? 4? Would I rather discard an egg for cards? Nah. No, I don't think that's very smart. So I'll go ahead and discard the one that I just put on the warbler. That's fine. I'll get a fish. Get 2 fish. Not going to discard with you just to make sure that I keep that end of round. Am I missing anything? No, I don't think so. I think I'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll skip you. That is kind of awkward and fresh. Oh, ha! Dang it. I forgot that I was going last. Well, that is a slight mistake. Slight. Not too big of a deal, though. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? The cold tit, the bullfinch, and the welcome swallow. Not exactly what you want to see. Oh, I gotta do a point check. Because he's got a lot. He's got 13 plus 5 is 18 plus 6 is 24, 25, 29 plus 9 is 38 plus 6 is 44. Nectar, he's got 12, so that's 56. He's got 3 bonus cards. Yikes. So that's, let's just say 4 per card. That's 68. Then end of round goals, he's at 5-7, so that's 75. And then he's going to get a good bonus card. I'm going to say that's going to be 6 from the Kakapo. So that's 81 versus my 58. Am I miscounting anywhere? Oh man, this is not looking good. Not at all. Well, on the bright side, the Bustard and the Godwit only got him 1 bonus card each. I don't know how good those are. But I have been lacking in this game so far. 5 turns left. Let's see. So with my 5 turns, I'd like to get down all 3, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I want to get down the red knot. I want to get down the Kea for sure. I think I need a Hail Mary here because it's not looking good. Okay, regardless, the first action that I need to do is... maybe I just get a ton of food for the Kea. Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's not as profitable, obviously. But that doesn't make it wrong. So I think 5 turns, let's see. I get food and hopefully get a lot of nectar, hopefully, so that I can compete down in the wetlands. Yeah, so I get food, get down the Kea, hopefully get a good bonus card. Then I get eggs, get a couple of nectar from the Raven. And will I have enough? Okay, food, Kea, eggs, red knot, and bald eagle? Oh, but I need to keep the end of round in mind as well. This only gets me 1 more food, though, and fewer points. Because the golden eagle and the white-bellied sea eagle kind of cancel out. How much food do I need? Well, I mean, yes. I need a lot. If I get 4 eggs, well, I would have to discard stuff for that. Okay. I don't want to make the wrong choice. That's why I'm taking so long, and so I appreciate you guys bearing with me on this. If I get down, okay, I've got Wetland Scientist, but I'm not going to hit the top threshold of that one. I'll definitely hit the bottom. So, I've got 4 food right now. If I get food, I will have 7. That would leave me, if I assume I'm going to get 2 more with the Raven, that'll get me 9 ultimately, which means that with the Kea, let's see, that's 3, 6, 7, 8. I would only potentially be able to discard 1 food more to get that down. To get, to fish for really good bonus cards. I'm going to have to give up one of these 2, I think, if I want to get a good bonus card for the Kea. And if I want to win the end of round. How much egg space do you have? 5? Okay. Okay, so instead of getting food, maybe I do this. Maybe I get eggs. But if I do, how much do I discard? I mean, it feels so worthless to just get 1 egg, 2 nectar, and a point. It's not, though. There is the added benefit if I get food of trying to put the feeder in a position where he doesn't have much nectar to get. That is a minor benefit. So I could either get 3 food, maybe hopefully nectar. If I could discard one of these 2 to tuck under the swift to get another worm. I think I'm going to have to do that, as much as it pains me. Which means that I'll have to consign myself to tying the wetland race at the best. Alright. So this would be 2 points and 3 food, whereas the other one would be an egg, a point, and 2 food. Well, it could be 2 eggs, a point, and 2 food. But 2 definite nectar. Okay, I'm gonna lay eggs. I've finally decided. I will discard this for one of them. And discard the eagle for another. That hurts. Okay, you hit, that's good. Discard this to get 2 nectar. Alright. And I'm not gonna get extra cards. I don't think that's gonna pay off. I'm gonna lay eggs one more time. So maybe it will. Maybe it will. Yeah. Let's do it. I can convert them to eggs later. It's a net gain. Doesn't really matter much what gray-lag goose. Huh. That is a wetland scientist bird, but that's not happening in this game. Yeah, I could use all the food that I can get. And I want to be flexible. So I think I lay eggs one more time. And I can discard these 2 cards to do that in order to get 2 more nectar. And then I can get down my Kea, lay eggs the last time, then get down the red knot. I guess the red knot's just gonna have to be a prayer. I think so. Yeah, I think getting rid of the bald eagle is probably the right choice. Probably. But I have been playing catch up here. My bird points just aren't good enough. On the bright side, he only gets 2 points from that. So I'm going to lay eggs again. And I'm going to hope when he re-rolls the feeder, he doesn't get any nectar. But that may be a vain ambition here. Okay, let's do that. Doesn't really matter where I put the other one. Oh, I have an egg on the fairy wren. I didn't even see that. Okay. You are fine. I will discard an egg to definitely get 2 nectar. And now the question is... I don't think it matters much. he's going last, so he'll be able to spend nectar anywhere, potentially. If I discard to get 2 cards, then I could potentially lay eggs one more time and have 6 nectar in hand, which is nice, and he has no idea where I'm going to spend it. Which is an added benefit. Yeah, I think I will get... Yeah, I'll discard the one on the Warbler. Doesn't matter as much because it's not in the wetlands. And get 2 more. Mange Duck and Hummingbird. Doesn't matter a ton which ones they are. Yeah, I don't feel super confident about this game. I mean, I've got so many low point birds, and unfortunately the fairy wren isn't going to be laying eggs on many of them. Okay, he gets 2 nectar. That's too bad. Which could put him at 5. So I need to get at least 2 spent in my grasslands to secure that. Heck, I could. Well, no. I'm not going to be spending the nectar. I'm going to be spending my cards to get the eggs. Okay, you've gained food. I will do this one more time. And now it doesn't really matter because my wetlands are full. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Golden Eagle. Discard 1 and get my last 2 nectar, and no discarding for you. Wait a minute. Wait, how much is he winning by in... Oh, okay. Huh. I'm gonna have to be very strategic about this, because either way it's going to be 2 eggs for getting the Kea down. Huh. He has 2 nectar. Didn't give me a fruit, which is too bad. It would have helped with the Kea. He got 6 worms. Holy cow. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll save the Kea for the very end. I will tie the nectar race in the wetland, and then I'll have 3 left to spend in either one of those, which hopefully... Oh, he just tied it. He just tied it. That is... Dang it, I wish you weren't so smart. Okay. Yeah. I'll do this. Get down the red knot. Tie it there. Oh, okay, well, not the best, but it's 3 points. I shouldn't complain. It's fine. I completely forgot about the extra card I get with the red knot. It doesn't really matter. You're probably the best of a bad bunch. Yes, if I would have gotten the red knot down, I could have laid more eggs in the wetland habitat, but obviously he's not going to be able to compete for that. So that's kind of my silver lining here. He has 1 nectar to spend. I have 3, but I only have 1 more turn. He has 2. Excuse me. So he can decide where to put it. I think putting the Kea in the forest will probably be my best play, although it may not matter, because wherever I put it, it'll swing the nectar race in my favor. Because he's going to spend the 1 nectar he has either in the grasslands or in the wetlands. And so, yeah, we'll probably end up tying the nectar overall straight up, which is nice. I was thinking that he was going to completely dominate that, but that's the power of the Raven, I guess. Problem is, Raven, I mean, it went down in the 3rd round, and so not as powerful. A little bit late, and as such, not quite as helpful. Okay, what are you doing? Laid eggs? Okay, fine. Why didn't he lay it? Well, I guess he doesn't really care. Okay, where am I going to put you? I think the forest is the play here. That gets me the most bang for the buck. And I got to hope and pray for a good bonus card. 3. Should I go ham? He's got so much food. I don't think... Oh, but he's got to spend that food with his magpie lark. Yeah, this is not looking good. How much food is he going to spend with his lark? That's the hard part. Because I'd like to win on the food tie break if possible. He's got 5 food left. I'm guessing he's going to spend at least 2. And he's probably going to discard, like, his last turn, he'll probably lay eggs, spend a nectar to win that nectar race, and spend a card, and he will have 5 food left. I'm going to guess that he has a bird that costs at least 2, so he will probably end with 3 food. 2 or 3 food. In this case, I'm obviously spending a nectar. And so not knowing, I mean, if he has a 3 cost bird, he would end with 2. But I think I'm spending 1, obviously, with the nectar. I don't want to risk it. I want to increase my chances. I'm behind. I think the risk is the play. Okay, good. All right, 2 6-point options. Unfortunately, the bird counter would have come up with just the nectar. But, I mean, hindsight's 20/20. There's no way you're going to know that. So, yeah. That's probably the best I can do. I'm sure, yeah, I mean, I probably could have figured out that last sequence of turns a little bit better with discarding stuff, but I'm ending with 0 food and just 1 card left over. I think I did okay. I lay my 2. Yeah, I could have picked up more small birds, but I didn't find any like really good small point birds. So it is what it is, and it is time to see what good old KopDog. Oh, he has a black swan. This is not looking good. I hate to be pessimistic, but yeah, I think he's got... Oh, and he gets another bonus card with his condor. Okay. And it turns out, yeah, the condor doesn't cost any food. So I was a little bit off base with what he was going to do. That is nice. We tie, and then he wins. So it's an even split of the nectar races. Now we see how we fare. This may be the conclusion of my Major League Wingspan run. And you know what? It's okay. I've given it a good run. I feel good about it. Obviously there are... Oh, 19. Okay. There are better things I could have done. Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, I got it! I got it! 2 points! Oh, man. I feel so good about that. Yeah, his bonus card's only 19 out of, what, 6? How many bonus cards did he have? Hopefully he'll let me look at it this time. So he had Wildlife Gardener, which is 4, 8, but then 0, 0, 7. Okay, so he blanked on 2, 19 from 5. That's about an average of 4. So my overall calculations kind of panned out. That's great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll come back to you with game 3.